Hello everyone and welcome back to War Thunder with Hippodiuppis. As you can see, I have just unlocked the Ki-94-II from the Operation Summer thingy, and I'm glad it's coming to an end because the Operation Summer event was like becoming almost a second job. But oh well. Well, I still have to do a few of them for the Type 65, but anyway. So, this Ki-94-II, I haven't checked the stats or anything, I just know it's an interceptor aircraft for the Japanese. And let's check the stat card here. So, it's rank 4, battle rating 5.7 in a realistic battle. Armament is 30mm Ho 155 cannon. Two of them with 300 rounds, and two 20mm Ho 5 cannons with 300 rounds as well, so that's quite a nice armament, especially the 30mm. Max speed is 673 kilometers per hour at 12 kilometers, but this is actually not a premium aircraft, so you have to grind through all the unlocks, so oh boy, this is going to be nice. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, it seems like the modifications improve the performance quite a bit. You can actually equip two 250 kilogram bombs, so this could work in a ground battle or mixed battles to some extent. Let's see, how much pen does the 30mm have? 23, 22. Oh, well. Yeah, well, it doesn't have great penetration for mixed battles, but well, then again, this is an interceptor aircraft, so anyway, we were looking at the stats. So 673 kilometers per hour at 12 kilometers, so yeah, the speed won't be that good at lower altitudes, I presume, but well, the speed will also get better once I get some of the unlocks. Max altitude is 14 kilometers, so yeah, this should be able to reach all of the B-29s indeed. If, well, I guess it's kind of unlikely that you would get the B-29, or maybe it's possible, but anyway. Turn time 25 seconds, so yeah, not that great. Rate of climb 13 kilometers, 13.5 kilometers per 13.5 meters per second. Wow. Yeah. That's not so great. It's not terrible, but yeah. And hopefully you can like see from this video that this plane is freaking huge. Like the wings are so long, and well, the plane itself is just humongous. Like, see the pilot's seat there, it's like teeny weeny. So this thing is like a lot bigger than the Thunderbolt, or yeah. Let's see about the armor. We have a big blade up front, 8.5 millimeters, bulletproof glass, but no back armor, so okay, that's a bit dangerous. So if you get someone behind you, it's pretty easy to get your pilot killed. Oops. Let's see the X-ray. That's the engine. Quite a bit of horsepower in it. The fuel tanks are, the main tank is in the fuselage, not so big, and then two smaller ones. Well, they're actually bigger ones than the fuselage one, but oh well. So you got two of them in the wings. The armament is in the wings. Got the oil cooling system in here, so if this gets hit, your oil will go out. And here are two more oil coolers. And Here's the actual oil cooling system. Yeah, nothing too weird about that. Yeah, it's a default Japanese 20mm belts are pretty terrible. Like only one of the three shots is a high explosive one, so yeah. But well, you got the 30mm, so those have, yeah, that's pretty nice belt actually. You got the practice cell in there, but well, otherwise it's pretty good. Yeah, looks like the universal one is the best, but that's like tier 3 unlock, so it's going to be a while. Enough of me babbling, let's take this for a spin. Well, test flight, that is. Oh. Huh. Like, it's realistic battle, but still, like, there's like some engine torque. That's kind of weird. So, acceleration is not so great, it seems. Climb could be better, honestly. Let's see about the cockpit. Well, it's in Japanese, so. And I don't read Japanese, so not much to see in here, honestly. It's a 30mm, 20mm, both of them. Yeah, it seems like the 20mm fires a lot faster, so. Yeah, you actually ran out of the 20mm before. Oh. Yeah, this doesn't turn all that great at all. Yellow painting on the backside. Oh, looks so ugly. If my memory serves me right, like this plane, there were 2 prototypes that were being constructed as the war came to a close, and this plane actually never flew. So it's not a paper plane, but I guess like all of the performance statistics are kinda just good estimates of what it would have been. This thing was meant to shoot down B-29, so it's kinda no wonder if it's not a great fighter. It's a bit too fast. Yeah, no air brake, but no surprise there. I have to say the plane looks very sexy, at least like when you're looking from an upward angle, but this yellow paint, terrible. But hopefully we get those camouflage unlocks from the Operation Summer, so maybe the otter skin will look nicer, and most importantly, hopefully it won't have this yellow underside. Let's see about the landing. Going too fast. Let's fire the cannons. Yeah, the 30mm fires a lot slower than the 20mm. Can we put the gear down already at 300? Oh. Wow. Whoa! Whoa, okay, that's good to remember. Like, I was going, what, 290, 280, and the back gear just blew off, so okay, you have to land with really low speed with this one. I have a bad habit of going too fast to landings, and like then just like doing all kinds of crazy shit to slow my plane down. So yeah, have to be careful with this one, not to rip the gear off. Let's see again. So it was like 280 when the warning went off, so let's see if we can land this without the back gear. This trip is so short. Well, it looks like the lack of the back gear isn't a problem. That's funny. Honestly, well, I sort of knew that this plane is an interceptor. It's not a great fighter, but still, like, I was hoping for a bit better performance than this. But test flight doesn't tell us the truth. We must go into real battle with this thing. So, which pilot should get it? Probably should give it to the most experienced one. Well, honestly, my Japanese pilots aren't super experienced, so there's already 5.7 in here. Maybe we give it to this guy. Let's see how much it costs to train for this thing. 87,000. Ooh, that hurts my wallet. And 300,000 for the qualification. Well, there we go. Hopefully you guys like this video, because my silver lines are going out so quick. Yeah, let's get to it. Probably there will be a spam of this plane right now, since it just became available, well, yesterday, but I guess most people unlocked it either last night or like today, so let's see. If this takes too long, I will probably cut this part out from the video. Well, finally, it took over 2 minutes for the matchmaker to find a game for me. So let's take the minimum load of fuel. 27 minutes should be more than enough. Yeah. Oh, airfield spawns, so that's not so great. I mean, well, this stat card claims this is a fighter, but honestly you're an interceptor, so yeah, this doesn't really give us a great start. Oh boy. Yeah, it looks like we're up against 6.7 enemies, so hopefully there won't be too many Spitfires, but there probably will be, so this might be a bloodbath, honestly. we've got many Ki-94s here. Yeah, there's one J7W1, so that's battle rating 6.7 or 3. Anyway, yeah, it means we have some pretty high tier enemies up against us. I think our only hope is to just climb and climb and climb, and hopefully there will be some bombers or some fighters that are below us, because yeah, we can't really dogfight anything, especially not Spitfires, so yeah, I'm trying to climb, but this thing just doesn't want to climb all that well. Oh, now we're overheating, so the oil overheats at 100 Celsius already, so can't keep the whip up for too long. Is he going down? You can see like trail of smoke in there. Probably a wreck. Damn it. This guy is in trouble, but well, this other Ki-94 is already going, so that's good. I really don't want to sacrifice all of my altitude. Oh Jesus, this Tempest is already much higher than I am. There's no way I'm getting him off of my back if he gets there. And we have Spitfires in space. And we have Spitfire in here already. Whoa! Okay, my situation awareness is like the level of a sleeping koala right now. Let's just try to stay among friendly planes. Whoa! Well, when you do get the cannons on target, my god, do they do damage. And even with stock belts. That Tempest like really just drips really hard there. Well, there's a lot of allies in here for me, but still, like, I don't think going head on with me was the best solution in there. Oh.
Attack the enemy!
Hit him, but well. Oh my god, am I seriously trying to dogfight in this thing? But well, the Spitfire is occupied, so oh shit, careful dude. Oh shit. What the seriously? Oh. And of course he dies like 2 seconds later. Well, yeah. I probably should have like hold myself back from like any kind of dogfighting in this thing, but then again, there was no bombers to engage from what I can see, so yeah. Yeah, this first impressions video kinda fell on its ass on part because I don't have the unlocks, so and it seems like the unlocks definitely improve the performance of this plane a lot. So, but without the modifications or unlocks or whatever, this plane is kind of, it looks like a fighter, but it's essentially a heavy fighter. Like, you cannot dogfight anything, and if you see bombers, you should go for them because you have destructive firepower. But yeah,
Somebody, cover me!
the battle rating is pretty high for this thing, so we will be facing late Spitfire marks, Griffin Spits, and shit like that. So yeah, it's kind of a one-trick pony plane. Like, anything that gets in front of you, you can kill easily. That's basically bombers and other heavy fighters. And yeah, I don't really know what to say more at this point. Maybe I'm a bit disappointed because I was looking for some plane for my Japanese lineup at rank 4 that I could use to grind the later Japanese planes, and I would have really preferred like a more generic fighter, or normal fighter, and this plane is definitely sort of a heavy fighter interceptor. So yeah, no dogfighting with this thing. Unless, of course, the performance gets a lot better with unlocks, but I doubt that. And you only get 10 free repairs, so yeah, you'd better use those pretty well. Probably should use some kind of booster for this plane to get the modifications sooner. And yeah, here you can see it in the tech tree, like, it's among other premium planes, but it's actually a normal plane, it's not a premium aircraft. So yeah, hopefully that's enough about this new addition to the Japanese aircraft, the Ki-94-II. Thanks for listening to my rambling and everything, and I'll see you on the next one.